Welcome to the Hustle Wing podcast. Today we are joined by Cherechi Osisioma, the CEO and founder of Hive Genius. He's going to chat to us about his company. We're going to get to know him a little bit and just have a good time. So thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy day, Cherechi. How are you doing?
Doing very well. Just enjoying my life here in sunny Southern California. I cannot complain at all.
Nice.
How about yourself?
Nice. So California doesn't get cold, right?
Uh, that's a myth. It does get cold, but it's it's not aggressive. Let's keep it like that. Let's put it that way.
Got it, got it. I was also a little confused. I was like, surely it must get a little cold, but
Right.
now you've busted that for me. So thank you. Okay, cool. Well, I'm glad you're doing well. So let's get into it. Talk to me. What do you guys do at Hive Genius?
So Hive Genius is the world's first freelance accountant marketplace app. So
Okay.
this idea came to me prior to building this company. I was a cloud engineer at Google.
Hmm.
And folks ask me what made me transition from the tech industry to accounting.
Yeah.
There's a severe shortage of CPAs and accountants in the United States right now. A lot of
Okay.
companies are having to yeah, they're having to outsource to other CPAs outside of the country, to
Mm,
India, Philippines. I decided instead of focusing on that outsourcing model, why don't I build an app that can connect both businesses and CPAs together, right? Because the shortage
yeah.
might not be a real short, yeah, it might not be a real shortage. It might just be a connection issue. So
Yeah.
the Hive Genius came about, and the name Hive is a marketplace, and Genius a bunch of smart people. So that's where the name
Yeah.
comes from.
Awesome. Awesome. So do you have a background in accounting? Like, why did you choose that?
Um, I studied business economics at UC Irvine. I know
Okay.
a little bit of accounting principles, but I'm a very self-made guy through and through. Even as an
Yeah.
engineer at Google, I taught myself how to code, and then was able to pivot to Google. Uh,
Wow.
prior to prior to Google, I transitioned into becoming a software sales rep
Mm,
at Oracle, and I was the number one rep in the country in my division.
mm,
So
yeah.
for me, is
Wow.
I understand. Thank you. I understand the importance of technology as far as solving business problems. So
Yeah.
accounting industry needs a lot of technological change. So I decided to pivot to that industry to solve that
Yeah.
CPA shortage issue that I mentioned.
Amazing. That's so cool. Okay, so then when did you start the company? How did you start Genius Hive Genius?
It's funny enough, the company was started last year in May of 2023. It started
Okay.
from a friend's betrayal. So
Oh,
I had a friend, right, right.
okay.
I had a very close friend of mine. He was actually my brother's best man at his wedding. We're basically two peas in a pod, and
Yeah.
we decided to start a company together and run an outsourcing company. And kind of our friendship fell apart because of the day to day of running the company. I'm a harder
Yeah.
worker than he was, and he got
Yeah.
so things kind of fell apart. However, I was already ingrained in that industry because we were trying to run an outsourcing industry. So I decided,
Mm,
hey, instead of outsourcing, why don't I build an app that can eliminate any sort of middleman so that businesses can go directly straight to accountants, manage the
yeah.
accountants on the app, pay them, and communicate with the accountants directly on the app as well. It's never been done,
Yeah.
and I'm getting a lot of pretty good traction for
Awesome. That's so cool. Okay. And then did you make up with your friend or
it. Well, that's to be seen. That's to be seen.
well, I wish you all the best. I hope there's a happy ending. You were two peas in a pod.
It's okay. Things happen for a reason, and
Yeah,
I'm definitely one of those people that's very positive, and I roll with the punches that life throws my way.
definitely, definitely. I think that's why they say that like you shouldn't mix business with pleasure. It's because, you can be friends or you can be partners or, husband and wife, but when it comes to business and, work, it gets a little difficult. So, yeah, I
Yes.
do wish you all the best though.
No,
So
I
then
appreciate it.
cool. So then what is the end goal? What's the long-term vision for Hive Genius?
So I'm not sure if folks on your call or your podcast have heard of things like ZocDoc for doctors. So it's an
Hmm.
app where you can literally a user like yourself can go in and request doctors. around you
Mm.
to get checkups. I want Hive
Yeah.
Genius to be very I want Hive Genius to be the go-to, similar to ZocDoc, right? The go-to app for businesses to go get accountants over a mobile app. I've
Yeah.
put all the effort in there, poured my savings into this, funded it myself, and I'm doing things like I'm building a video conferencing feature into the app as well. So if a business is in
Wow.
New York, they can connect with an accountant in Riverside, for example.
Yeah.
So my end goal is to be the number one freelance accounting marketplace solution for all
Mm.
accounting needs for any company out there and individuals out there.
Awesome. Awesome. Cool. Okay. Okay, cool. So then what are some of the challenges that you guys are facing at Hive Genius at the moment?
Being the new kids on the block is one of the biggest challenges I'm facing because accounting is
Mm.
it's a very ingrained industry, right? So
Yeah.
it's an industry that things are done methodically. So I'm coming
Mm.
in saying, let's change the way you're seeing how you're doing business with different businesses and individuals as an accountant.
Yeah.
Um, Taking a little bit of at first I thought it would be a harder to adopt, but CPAs are adopting it very, very well because during
Okay.
2020, 2021, um, a lot of folks have to switch to a virtual environment. So a
Mm.
virtual app actually makes a lot of sense for them. So that
Yeah.
challenge is not a heavy challenge. It's definitely something that's, I guess, a positive challenge that we can turn into a positive.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Okay, cool. So then what sort of help would you like from our community of side hustlers?
Right now, I'm able to get CPAs and accountants on the app.
Hmm.
My ask for the community of side hustlers is to be able to help me put
Yeah.
me in touch with small businesses that might need
Yeah.
accountants, right? So anything from, your neighborhood, you know, pizza shop to, you know,
Hmm.
liquor stores or small businesses or,
Yeah.
your dentist. Anyone can use the Hive Genius app, right? As long as you're a small business and you need accountant done, go on the
Mm.
app and you can meet very, very qualified accountants. Everyone on Hive Genius has already had. I've already ran a background check on them, so they're already
Okay.
pre-verified accountants. They
Yeah.
have reviews on there, and very well done. So I just need help sourcing businesses directly to the app.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Okay, cool. And then I just wanted to confirm you only work with small businesses, or if I was like a freelancer, would I be able to use you to find, an accountant that would help me with my taxes, for example?
Anyone can use it. I just kind of see a lot of value in small businesses or businesses in general. But
Definitely.
if you if you're wealthy, I live in kind of Redondo Beach, Manhattan Beach area, so there's a lot of kind of
Hmm.
wealthy individuals. You feel free to go and use it for your tax needs or your accounting needs.
Okay. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. All right. So then you mentioned from our community that you were looking for. What were you looking for?
Um, I'm looking for anyone that can kind of hustle and put me in touch with any sort of
Business.
business. I don't that needs accounting done,
Mm-hmm.
and then whatever work the businesses do on the app,
Mm-hmm.
I'll figure out a referral or commission structure to pay you off of the amount of money the businesses have done from the app, right? So
Yeah.
still kind of working things out. We've only launched
Yeah.
about a month and a half ago, but
Yeah.
it's definitely something that I just want the word to go get out there for.
Yeah. Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. All right. So you said that you're already live and it's been a month, right?
Right. Yep.
And it's a mobile app, so you can just download the app and go find who you get comfortable, who you want, really. Are you able to pick the chartered accountant, or does the accountant like come to you and you just have to say yes?
Oh, it's up to you. I've made it very seamless, right? So you can search for accountants by industry. You can search for
Hmm.
accountants by skill set. So say you're looking for an accountant focused on audit, focused on compliance, focused on taxes.
Yeah.
It's up to you. You can pay the accountant directly on the app, and
Hmm.
you
Okay.
can communicate. You can communicate with the accountants, the businesses as well, right? You can message, "Hey, I like your profile. I think, you know, I like how you do business. Would you be interested in helping me with the accounting work, right?" In
Yeah.
addition, I'm building a video conferencing tool similar to what we have right now over the
Hmm.
app, so that businesses and accountants can actually interact that much easier.
Okay. Okay. You got a lot going on. Okay, cool. So then, would you be open or interested to hearing from, software developers or people that specialize in mobile apps if they were willing to pitch you, for some assistance in that function, in that department?
I would say right now, because I already have a team of developers I'm currently working with, I have built up a very
Mhm.
good relationship with. It's not the biggest need for me.
Okay.
Honestly, the biggest need for me is business development from a perspective of helping me get clients on the app, right? So
Yeah.
I think we're pretty
Yeah.
good on the development side. But if they still pitch, it's okay. I'm always always keeping an ear to the ground.
Always ears.
Right.
Great. That's a great a great attitude. I think. Okay. So then, since you're trying to get out to clients, would you be interested in hearing from people in the marketing sector then that would maybe come up with the campaign as to how to get yourself out there?
Most definitely. Most definitely.
Okay. Okay, cool. All right, awesome. Well, thank you so much, Cherechi, for your time. Thank you for sharing Hive Genius with me and the community. And yeah, I love, hearing people that are disrupting industries, and I feel like this is a fresh new take at handling accountants, because traditionally you flip through Google pages, or just work through referrals. So it's nice to bring it up to 2024 and make it feel fresh and fun. And I wish you all the best in the future. I can't wait to see where this goes and how big it gets.
Thank you so much, Izzy. And that was a great pitch for it. You sold that very well.